Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. A pair of tight ends will be on the field today looking to do whatever it takes to give their team an advantage. It's the Jaguars going up against the Steelers. So now let's go to Jacksonville, Florida, where Jim and Phil have the call.
Steelers, Jaguars coming up on EA Sports as we come to you from Jacksonville, Florida for today's game.
Hello, friends. Jim Nantz along with Phil Simms getting set for kickoff and a big primetime game headed your way. The lights are on. The excitement's building, Phil.
Yeah, Jim, it's a great environment when you talk about night games, and the players love it. They love being on the stage, showing everybody what they can do, and this is going to be fun to watch.
Sanders is the deep back for the opening kick. And Sean Sweezum looks set now to kick it away. This game has officially begun. Sanders got it. And he runs it out to about the 27 before he's taken down. He is an impressive-looking prospect. This quarterback who leads the offense, Blake Bortles.
Well, he's a big old boy, as they would say, and he is country strong, no doubt about it when you watch him play. And to me, that's his biggest strength, the fact that he's big, he has a presence on the field, and he is definitely the leader of the football team.
The Jaguars from the 27, trying to power his way right up the middle. The offensive lineup includes tight end Julius Thomas, a former college basketball player at Portland State.
Yeah, how about that transition? He plays 1 year of football at Portland State, becomes a fourth-round draft pick, and then he just has an outstanding year in 2013. He is a terrific athlete.
The Jaguars snap it at the 31. Can't find the target on the pass underneath. Let's talk about the defense. A former first-rounder out of Florida State, linebacker Lawrence Timmons.
Yeah, he's a linebacker. That's what it says. But what you really need him for is to get to the quarterback from the inside or the outside. Timmons has that kind of talent.
Third down. We'll send it back to the quarterback out of the gun. And incomplete. Didn't get his feet down.
Good timing by the defensive player that time. He gets to the receiver just as the football is getting there and makes the hit, knocks that football loose.
And so now they'll call on Anger to punt the football. This will bounce into the end zone for a touchback, and the ball will come out to the 20. The quarterback, already the winner of 2 Super Bowl titles and competed in a third, Ben Roethlisberger, who has the credentials to one day land in Canton, Ohio.
Big Ben, I'm not sure. He might like a little punishment. Be careful when you hit him. He seems to play better.
First down at the 20. The catch is made by Marcus Wheaton.
When you're a quarterback throwing against zone defenses, look for the open space. That's what he did that time. He found it, and the receiver ran in there and made the catch.
Pass complete, but did not get them the first, so it's second down now. Bell's going to secure the handoff.
And he is brought down at the 39.
Bell's a great running back to have on your football team, isn't he? He goes up in there and gets the first down. Now your offense has 3 more chances.
They're able to move the chains after that last run. The Jaguars with a nickel look here on defense. Roethlisberger standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. And a gain of 4. For the offense at running back, a gifted glider is Le'Veon Bell.
Yeah, he can glide and he can also run over you. You know, he did it at Michigan State, and he has proven in the NFL he can be big, strong, and tough.
The Steelers take it from the 43. Pass is intercepted.
Nice job of the defense that time. In position, they read the quarterback's eyes, and it led to an interception.
The Steelers have been all about defense here of late. 3 and out the last time they were on the field.
Yeah, it was a really good drive by them, just stopping the offense so quick, and it looked every aspect worked well. The coaches had to be really happy with the defense.
Coming to the line at the 49.
The Steelers defense now is going to go nickel. First down at the 49.
Up the gut here. He's brought down at the 46.
Nice job that time by the defense. They were ready for the run. Nowhere for the running back to go, and they stopped him for a short gain.
Second down here after that run play. Bortles lined up. 2 tight ends set. Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. He is tackled at the 40-yard line.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
The football sits at the 40.
Bortles will be taking this snap out of the pistol. 3rd and short. Takes it again. And that's a gain of 9.
3rd and short. I don't know what you do anymore. I've given up. Do you throw it? Do you run it? Do you have that kind of faith with your offensive line? Well, the offense does. They run the football. Great job by the offensive lineman, giving that running back a chance to get that first down.
At the 31. Here we go.
There we go now. Move 45. Move 45.
Now 1st and 10. Staying with the running game on first down.
Got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They were all over the run that time, and they only give up a short gain.
Second down after going to the ground game the first play. The Steelers defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. Handoff made. Mitchell's able to read that play and make the hit.
Well, I think it's important for the defense. Anytime it's a 3rd and long situation for the offense, to know where those first down markers are, give a little ground, and make sure you're able to come up and make the tackle short of the first down marker.
They come to the line at the 31-yard line.
The Jaguars will look to get to the 21 to extend the drive and pick up a first.
3rd down and 11. There's a flag right there.
Thomas got it on a pass that had something taken off of it.
Holding offense.
That penalty is, of course, going to be accepted by the defense. Third down after the penalty.
We played a quarter, and it's the defenses that are shining. We're all tied up. Back after this. We're back here getting ready for the second quarter. Phil, that was a defensive tug of war the first quarter.
It sure was, and it was a tug of war, and it was boring. That's what it looked like. I want to give the defense some credit. I thought they did well, but really the offense is just poor play selection, poor execution, and you got to get some emotion going out there on the offensive side.
And the second quarter is underway with this snap. Tough catch. That's his first reception today. Can you believe how vertical he got there?
I can believe it, Jim Nance. I can, because we see it so often. The receivers in the NFL are just unbelievable. We take these catches for granted, but that was a tremendous play.
Play number 6 coming up on this drive. That was a big gainer. Now it's time to back it up.
Here's the handoff, and he's in. And here in quarter number 2, they've taken the lead with that touchdown.
Yeah, the offensive coordinator, boy, he's got to be happy with the play calls and the execution by the players on the offensive side. That was a good, smart drive.
The Jaguars now going for the point after. And the point after is good. The Steelers set to return the kick.
Catches it at the 9 and starts his return. Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24. Roethlisberger's taking the field again. He has not enjoyed a prolific opening half to this game.
Well, I think what's happened is the defense has fooled him so far in this game. So, maybe they can get to halftime. They can go in there, change the play calling, make some adjustments, and that should help the quarterback out quite a bit.
The Steelers now coming to the line. Been a closely contested game so far. The score's 7-0. The Steelers have it at the 24. Roethlisberger sends it to Bell. Bell's tackled right at the 35.
What's the old expression? Just move the chains. That's what they did with that throw and catch that time, Jim. It also gives them a chance for 3 more downs.
They come to the line, and it's first down. It's going to be a false start call on the offense.
False start, offense. Still first down.
Roethlisberger's got no one behind him, just a quarterback waiting for the snap. The Steelers will take the snap from the 30. Scanning the field. He's wide open for the grab. And they are in on Bell.
What a job by the offensive line, giving the quarterback all day long. And when you get that kind of pass protection in this league, somebody sooner or later is going to come open.
Let's see what they do on first down following that huge play. D'Angelo Williams now cutting to the right side, looking for some open space. Coming to the line at the 39. Second down and 10. Williams is going to take the handoff now. Picks up 8 here.
Running backs in the NFL now, it's hard to bring them down. That time, nice job of breaking the tackle.
At the 31, here we go. It's Williams in the backfield. Third down and 2. Williams got it on the handoff. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down.
Williams is able to get it done that time. Why? Because he has the power and the will to make it happen. Third and short, he just gets it done with sheer willpower.
First down here after the run. And now we reach the 2-minute warning here in the second quarter. All right, so now as we go back to the field, we've got a good game going, and an offense is trying to close the gap before halftime. First down, offense readying for the snap. The Jaguars lined up in the nickel. Tries to get the feet down, but this will be ruled incomplete. Set up now at the 26. Second and 10.
In a situation like this, third ball, if you're the defense, catch them by surprise and blitz.
The offense heads to the line for the 7th play of the drive. Third down and 10. Bryant's got the catch and the first. That's his first reception today.
The best way to keep the other offense on the sidelines is just keep marching down the field and picking up those first downs. What a good job by the offense.
Coming up to the line at the 13-yard line.
The Steelers lined up, bunch formation. Roethlisberger from the gun. Locked in on the football and has hold of it with two hands.
Nice throw that time by the quarterback in the red zone. Gets a completion. And there's some tight spots. Not a lot of room, so you got to really drive the football in there.
The Steelers are going to burn the first of their 3 timeouts right here.
Timeout offense.
About to snap it for the 9th play of the drive. Makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown. And just before the half, they battled back and tied the game. That could do a whole lot for the mood of that locker room at the break, Phil.
No question, Jim. It just gives you an emotional lift to find a way to tie a football game up right before halftime. That was a nice drive and a good job done by the offense.
The Steelers can tie it up with the point after.
Makes the PAT.
The Jaguars await the kick as the game has been tied here late in the second quarter. Scores 7-7. The Jags are ready to return the kick. Sanders has got a chance to return this one. And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line. The Steelers defense comes onto the field after surrendering a touchdown on the last drive.
Well, they're hoping for better results. No question about that, Jim. They got to come out. They got to hustle. There was not enough hustle last time. And the number one key for all defensive teams is play hard.
Way to call him out there, partner.
Hey, that's what I do. I like to call people.
The Jaguars will line up now. Tie game, second quarter. The scores 7-7.
Here we go. Green 90.
The Jaguars from the 22. And it's caught by Allen Hurns. And that gains a few.
I know you won't believe this, but sometimes completing a short pass like that does give a quarterback confidence, so it does serve a purpose.
So they complete one, and still it's second down. The Steelers with a nickel look here on defense. Bortles got it in the gun. Looking to go down the field here.
They face third down after the incomplete pass.
Ready for intermission. First, one more play.
Takes a knee.
The Steelers decide to take a timeout here, leaving them with only one.
After that defensive timeout, we're ready for action.
And so now they'll call on Anger to punt the football. Brown's got it at the 29. That picks up 11. Neither offense able to pull away in a first half that saw two defenses matching each other step for step. Larry Ridley coming up next to break down this first half.
Thanks, Jim, and welcome to the EA Sports Halftime Report. Now let's get to it. Both the Jaguars and the Steelers are mucking it up a bit on defense. Neither offense can get going, and so it may end up as a defensive battle for 4 quarters. So let's take a look at the highlights from the first half. Steelers have it midway through one. Roethlisberger's under fire and will throw the pick. House is reading the play and comes away with it, ending the drive. Offense on the field now after the pick. The catch will be made in double coverage, and that connection will lead to a gain of 39 yards. Offense on the field now after the INT. He'll head up the middle on the run, and he'd go in for the 3-yard touchdown. That puts them up by a touchdown. Steelers take it at the 6. Completion is made across the middle of the field. And now they get in for the touchdown. Steelers tied up at 7. So we'll wrap things up here and go back under the lights where Jim Nantz and Phil Simms have the call.
All right, Larry, thanks a lot. Second half just about to get underway here as the special teams are about to head back onto the field.
Josh Scobie ready for the kickoff. The second half is underway. Who's going to break the tie? That's the question here as the third quarter gets started.
And no return this time as he takes a knee. The Steelers offense comes onto the field after a tie ball game through 2 quarters, Phil.
Usually in the second half, offenses kind of get the advantage. Why? Because the defense starts to tire out a little, and you can spring different plays on them because you've learned what they like to do. Can they come out here and take advantage of this defense? I think they're going to have a good drive right here.
And now here's the first snap of the second half. Bell's tackled down at the 22.
Bell's a dangerous runner when you give him room to run, but there is no room this time. What a job by the defense. They bottle him up for a short gain.
They went with the ground game on first down, bringing up second. Bell's handed the football. Slashes to the left side. Nothing there as this goes for a loss of 2.
Steelers put themselves in a tough situation here. On second down, you run the football, and what do? You lose yards. Now you got third and long coming up. You got to be careful in situations like this. Everything goes into the side of the defense.
Loss of a couple that time. This is third down. The Jaguars defense now is going to go nickel. Ben Roethlisberger dropping back in shotgun formation. And that's going to be a 3-and-out. The defenses were so dominant in the first half, I don't see any reason why the third quarter is going to be any difference here, Phil.
Well, the game's moving at a fast pace, Jim, because the defenses are dominating and doing so many good things. So they're not tiring out. Usually that's the number one problem for all defenses in this league. When they get tired, they give up plays, but that no sign of tiredness so far out there on the field.
The Steelers are ready to punt this one away.
Sanders got a chance this time. And a run back of about 7.
The Jaguars offense will try to buck the trend here, as now we'll see if the punting units can stay on the sideline for a little while, because defense has been the order of the day here, Phil.
Well, Jim, listen, this has been kind of refreshing. I love it that the defenses are dominating. I'm sick of all these rules on the offensive side, so defenses take advantage of this and keep on rocking.
Bortles will be taking this snap out of the pistol.
Blue 45. Blue 45.
First down at the 46. Tuitt's the one who made the big stop.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the offense that time on first down. Now the defense is in a good situation.
Second down coming up.
Blue 45. Blue 45.
Incomplete. Third down on the way.
Robinson's lined up in a single back formation.
Green 90. Green 90.
And they sack the quarterback. And that's a quick series, a 3-and-out.
Midway through the third, and the defense continues to set the stage in this game.
Yeah, a little surprised, aren't you? I think we came into this game today thinking both offenses would have good days and find ways to score. Well, that's not been the case. It's been excellent defense up to this point.
It'll be a touchback.
The Jaguars defense forced the 3-and-out the last series.
You know what they did? They went out there and whooped the offense. You know what I mean by whoop? That means you just dominate, and they did it.
Bell in the backfield, single back set.
And they are in on Bell. That's going to be a pickup of 9.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
After running it, it's second down.
Bell takes his spot in the backfield. Bell's taking the handoff.
He's tackled at the 30.
We don't always get to see defensive matchups these days, but today has been exactly that. Low-scoring game, and it's because both defenses have really stepped up and done their job.
Yeah, a lot of people look at games like this and go, oh, that's boring. I think it's fun to see because we don't get to see it too often. And what it does, it puts a lot of pressure on the players and especially the coaches to make decisions that are going to give their team a chance to win in a game like this.
Bell's lined up as the single back. They feed it to him one more time.
He's averaging about 4 yards a carry.
Bell's a very smart runner. He knows situations in the game. He saw the first down yard markers, and what does he do? He gets past them and picks up the first down.
The Steelers from the 32. Looking long.
After the incomplete pass, it brings up second down. Quarters formation here for the defense.
Roethlisberger's back in shotgun formation. Surveys.
A nice grab. No doubt he was going to hold on to that one.
That's his third catch of the day.
When you run that drag route across the field, it is not as easy as it looks. You're running fast. You have to catch the football right in stride, and you cannot see what's in front of you.
First down at the 43. On the money.
And they bring him down at the 33-yard line.
Both defenses holding serve as we head to the fourth. Which offense will string a drive together to break this tie? We'll find out in a moment. We're about to start the fourth quarter. We're all tied up, Phil. And can both of these defenses continue to match one another here?
Yeah, it's been fun to watch this. It's been a fantastic defensive game here today. And I think it comes down to this. Which defense is going to be stronger, can create that turnover, and give his team a great chance to win.
The line of scrimmage is the 33. This play set up by the long gainer.
He'll take the snap, the first here in the fourth quarter. Going for the home run, and it's incomplete.
Coach is going to have a hard time calling deep throws down the field, and the quarterback shows he can't even get it out there. That time he underthrows the football badly.
The Jaguars defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel.
Second down and 10.
What a hit, and the ball falls incomplete.
Bell's really hit hard that time. And I know the football hit his hands, but when a defender times it perfectly like that, with that much power and speed going into that receiver, you are going to let that football go. That's human nature. Really good job by the defensive player.
The Steelers take it from the 33. Roethlisberger sends it to Brown. That's his first reception today.
When you can't hit the quarterback or put pressure on him, there's not much you're going to get done then. That time, the quarterback had time and throws it down the field for another completion.
In the red zone.
Teams in the NFL spend about 30-40% of their time all week long practicing plays in the red zone. So there's a lot they can do here. Let's see if they come up with something that works.
Holding. Defense. One out, first down.
Stepping up to the line at the 6-yard line. The Jaguars lined up in the nickel. First and goal. Bell's going to secure the handoff. Powers his way across. Touchdown. Still a lot of game to go, but they've taken the lead on that touchdown.
Oh, man, that's awesome. Anytime you take the lead in the fourth quarter, that is a huge deal because we're talking about limited possessions, limited time on the play clock. This puts a lot of pressure on the other team.
The Steelers getting set now for the point after. He made it. Sean Sweezum readying his team for the kickoff. Sanders is not going to test the coverage this time as he takes a knee. The Steelers defense would like to repeat what it did the last drive, not being out there too long, just 3 plays and forcing a punt.
Yeah, they're going back out there. They're fresh, man. And the defensive line, the defensive front, they were awesome. That's why they got off the field so quickly.
The Jaguars in quite a battle here in the fourth. The score's 14-7.
Here we go now. Green.
From the shotgun. Has Thomas. That's his first reception today.
I don't know what the answer is when it comes to guarding these tight ends now. There's just not much you can do. I'll tell you the best way to stop the tight end, rush the quarterback.
The pass play was good for 5. 2nd and 5 coming up.
The Steelers with a nickel look here on defense.
Blue 45. Blue 45.
Screen. Has his man.
Well, I guess the only good thing you can say about that play, the quarterback's happy. He gets a completion, but it only goes for a couple yards.
They complete the pass, but still not enough for the first. 3rd down coming up.
Green 39. Green 39.
Drop back, shotgun formation.
The pass is off the mark, and that's a 3 and out. It's another big stop here for this defense in the late going.
They've been coming up big all day long on the defensive side. Can they do it one more play? I just say to them, be alert, be aggressive, and see if you can make it happen.
Antonio Brown will return this punt. That return's good for about 10. The Steelers seemingly had everything going early with the passing game, but it's been a big change since. Roethlisberger's tried to adjust to the defense, but it hasn't worked out.
Well, he's tried, but listen, there's nothing he can do about the offensive line. It's not been as sharp, and I'll tell you what, when an offensive line is not sharp, our quarterback's going to lose confidence.
Well, as the clock is winding down, the offense would like to just run it out. First down at the 35. Wheaton has hold of it. That's reception number 4 for him.
Anytime you get over 4 yards on first down, it doesn't matter what the play is. Is it a run or a pass? That time, nice throw by the QB. Now they're in great position. Second down and short.
After that grab, it's now second down and 2. Last play before the 2-minute warning. Roethlisberger with the give. 2 minutes to go in the second half. We're back. Only 2 minutes remain in this one. Coming to the line of scrimmage, right at midfield. An extra tight end on the field for this one. First and 10. Bell's going to take the handoff now. He's taken down at the 47. And they'll try to conserve time here with this timeout. The defense needed to slow this game down, so that may be a very useful timeout. Now they're ready to go. This next play coming from the 47-yard line. Double tight end formation. Second down and 7.
Bell's got it on the handoff.
Got a flag.
Holding offense.
The defense accepts the penalty.
Still second down.
And now, after the penalty, it's second down and 15. D'Angelo Williams. Williams tackled down at the 45. No surprise, they immediately call the timeout. On the way, third down.
And Williams has handed the football.
That's a timeout call. defense needed to slow this game down. That timeout might be very useful. Now they're ready to go. They're in punting formation. No chance to return this one as that punt is headed to the sidelines. Lawrence Timmons coming onto the field now, and this unit is poised to wrap up the victory if they can come up with a big stand right now, Phil.
I would say this to the defense: don't be afraid. Go out there, be aggressive, take a chance if you have to, and win the game right here.
Now on first down, every snap crucial the rest of the way.
Here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
First down at the 17. This will go incomplete. He was trying to find Lee.
That's what you expect in the NFL nowadays from the players, especially these receivers. They're so aggressive, so athletic. They go all out for every catch. That time he just lets it all go. Not able to make the catch, but I'll give him an A for effort.
The Steelers defense now is going to go nickel. 2nd and 10. And the flag is down. And Lee is brought down.
Holding offense.
The defense will take the
Still
penalty.
second down.
The Jaguars have used all of their timeouts. They'll have to go the rest of the way here in the fourth quarter without one.
Here we go. Blue 45. Blue 45.
From the gun. He'll throw it over the middle. Looking middle that time. And it's incomplete.
Well, I know this. When it comes to these situations, don't take a chance, because if you do, I promise you, it's going to backfire.
A critical moment in this game as it's third down. The Steelers defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. Bortles going to take it from the gun. Looking at every option. Launching it deep. And intercepted. What a horrible time to throw the interception. But hats off to the defense here, Phil. They come up with the stop, the play, the takeaway at just the right time.
Yeah, listen, I give the defense all the credit in a situation like this. You know, they took advantage of a quarterback who they knew was going to have to take a chance, and they were ready to pounce on him.
The Steelers offense doesn't want to do anything to screw this one up at this point, Phil. They've got the lead, and they've got the football late in the game.
Wow, you're such a positive guy, Jim. I like that comment. Go down there and tell them that. Don't screw it up. But what do you do in a situation like this? I always like to try to draw the defense off sides on first down, because they're anxious, and you can take advantage of that.
Takes the knee. Takes the knee. Now looking at third down. For Phil Simms and all the crew at EA Sports, Jim Nantz saying so long for now.